All right.
Hi, my man. I'm not sure your pocket's drier than your teeth when I'm done, you poor bastard.
We're moving over, and that's the first
Like
thing
they
you
made
hear.
anxiety.
That's amazing.
I think they made anxiety a Pokemon.
Hello, Arkham.
Pokemon could really use
Dark
some
matter.
Apocalyptico, let's be real.
Not
Hello,
Pokemon.
everybody.
Hi, I'm your host, Marshall, and today we're going to be in a future place with things crawling around on the ceiling.
I, as Bennett, agree with you
Sick Marshall
wholeheartedly.
impression, bro.
Marshall, you're so amazing.
It's me, Jay.
If I needed to do a
Welcome to the
Marshall
stream,
impression,
everybody.
I'd be like, aha!
That's mean. Don't be mean.
That was like with like respect and reverence of Marshall's
With
laugh.
respect.
Right. I'm just saying, Bennett, you're on a very familiar black couch.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Hold on, where's my... There you are.
Oh,
Marshall's frantically trying to get the spoon.
Oh god.
No, I'm actually getting... I'm quickly pulling up...
These clowns, I have to deal with them.
I mean, that is true. But hello.
Hello.
So, in the last episode...
Oh, man.
The party continued to try to flee the clutches... Or attempt to flee the clutches of the Rothian Taker. However, something seemed to change in QR as he shifted to a red hue and tossed Gray through the door and inevitably let it close in front of him. So the group of Enum, Gray, Avant, Barth, and Varabel escaped through the door and then eventually making their way to a lobby area. And it was in this lobby area that they inevitably discovered a couple of devices that they were essentially a smaller tablet and a bigger tablet that they then used to essentially try to see how much data they could get. They didn't get a whole lot. They did a lot of turning the screens off. And potentially breaking parts of the screen with their beaks. And I can't really like see his face. Really.
It's there.
Can't see Jade's like face, so you can't see like the look he gives when I mention like the beaking, the pecking of a tablet.
Yes.
Oh, I
You know-
can't do my head movements. This fucking sucks. I'm gonna fix it.
I hate this. I hate this place.
Now he knows how
All right.
can't act without the camera.
Yeah, it really is a handicap. But yes, so you inevitably all then actually Edom then found a security console in which he had, upon looking through the feed, he had rewound back in what they found the control room. Well, obviously looking in the room though doesn't really tell you much of where it is. But he had rewound and inevitably saw QR with his red hue still walk into the room, and as he had looked towards the camera, the feed cut. Later, upon going into a different camera feed, though, in the present time, inevitably found QR again. But this time, in still his red hue, was carrying the body of Claire. QR had placed the body into this tube that there were many of. There were hundreds of tubes potentially in this room, in this large room. He was walking one in over his shoulder and placed it in the tube. And as the tube closed and it began to glow, kind of blocking the view of inside, QR just seemed to entirely just from straight up to straight down, just almost like what a human would just pass out, just boom. And upon almost immediately landing, rises again, but with a different color tone again. More of his normal kind of lighting. He seemed to get up look around and then run out of the room. Inevitably, that was also the cue for the rest of the party to run away, as they wanted to make them sure that they weren't hanging around any rooms for too long so that they don't run into the Roth again. Inevitably, this led them going downstairs and down a hallway. However, they begun to hear the footsteps of the Roth. Potentially trying to escape that, they hid in a nearby supply closet. And luckily, hid by, I guess, well enough that the Roth just walked on by without checking
What
the
a
room.
loser. Totally intimidated him.
Inevitably, they did find a service spot door, so it's very small. But they were able to attempt to crawl in. However, Edom was able to detect the heat signature of the Roth, and it was beginning to, we'll technically say crawl up, but instead of crawling on the ground, he was crawling on the ceiling of this long hallway. Inevitably, they made their way through possibly the most complicated way possible, backed up enough so that Edom's head was not sticking out of the hallway and the door would close.
I'm a cat.
You are. And then so part of that was Gray shapeshifting into what's the creature name again?
My creature's name is the Morose. Small cat.
Yes, a special type of cat though that allowed itself to move through objects and was able to at least help give some extra room to back up. So inevitably they heard it pass by and begun to file out into the hallway.
I remember that. Oh yeah, then God, Franny, I can't remember your character's name.
Gray.
Gray, didn't you like run into like the mist?
He dashed underneath the steam. The rest of you were beginning to head that direction.
Yeah.
And that was when we ended our last session.
Yeah.
So we let me hold on. So that is resumed from there. So Gray, you are past the steam. The rest of you are about, I want to say it was, I think from what you had to do, I think you ended up 40 feet in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Go with that. So Gray is the one in front of everybody else.
Just hanging out there in feline form.
Yep. So it was his last turn.
Were you still keeping us in initiative?
I was.
Yeah, I remember. We had to take turns about like which ass we were touching.
Yes. And Verabel, whose head seems to be okay, hold on. I'm like my right arm is like in the way of me for trying to grab things. Yeah, that goes badly. As you will suddenly see Verabel, whose head is in the door or in the cubby still. You will suddenly see it yanked from where the closet was.
Wait, yanked?
Yeah, so he just is his head is peeking out of the hole.
Yeah.
Like, hello. And then he just gets
Hello.
Concerned feline face.
yes, as you start to hear the Rothian scream, and you just hear it's like parts bang. We're gonna roll a new initiative.
Oh god.
Okay.
This
Can I
includes
just
you,
like
QR.
fucking bail?
This does include QR?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
All right, natural ones. Let's go, baby.
Oh, why am I rolling 2d20s? I think you saying natural one made my brain think I rolled a nat one, so I was prepared to roll up the chart.
Panel with it.
Oh my god, I was so close. I got a 3.
Yes.
Or I guess
Nice.
plus 2, or plus your deck. Oh no, it's still 3. I don't know why I always forget what
you
it's
don't have
plus.
a bonus to your dex.
Yeah, I have the luckiest number.
1.
13.
Final Fantasy 13.
No,
Hey.
Marshall, 1 is
Best
the
game.
loneliest number.
Absolutely, as well as Final Fantasy 13 2 and Final Fantasy 13 3. Lightning Returns.
There's no 13-3. It's just Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13.
Lightning's armpits.
Yeah.
So QR, what was your
Final
roll?
Fantasy 13 XXX.
My total is 5.
This is a subtle nod to the
Wow,
fact
we're
that I
doing
pirated the
really
wrong
good
game.
right now. Avant.
I have 20 total.
Damn.
Nice.
It's gonna put you well above everyone else.
Everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I should roll Barth's. Oh, but Barth actually isn't gonna be too far behind you. As I can get rid of him.
You're gonna get rid of Barth?
Nope. The other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Barabel's dead.
You didn't hear him. He only screamed for maybe a moment. It didn't last long.
Oh no.
Yeah. Forgot to take Claire and Varabel out of the initiative order. Oh well.
Very
They'll just
concerned.
they'll sit on the bottom. I'll just make sure they're at like 1.
Very concerned space cat noises.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll change that this time. But Avant, so now you get to, I guess, essentially react, not in an actual reaction, but
Oh Jesus. Oh god.
so you've seen Varabel be swooped away from the tunnel you came in, and a lot of a harsh kind of scream of shock, followed by a number of pounds of metal and scratching, I guess.
It was yanked from behind me, right?
So inherently, yeah, because you were one of the last ones out of the. Actually, you're the second to last out of that tunnel. Barth is the closest behind you.
But yeah, I'll start scooting my way back out there.
Well, you're not in the tunnel. You're in the hallway. You're standing in the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well then, I just
You had saw Gray in cat form run down towards where the side of the hallway there's this kind of steam pipe.
I'll follow them then.
All right. So I mean, you have your whole movement. So if you wish, you can try to dash. You can just make a normal movement.
I'll just do normal movement because I'm not entirely sure what to expect here.
All right. So getting 30 feet down, you get yourself essentially right up towards the steam. It's really hard to look through, and it's very warm. Imagine it'll inevitably be good to keep moving. Like, just don't try to stand in it, essentially. But anything else?
I'm gonna stop at the edge of the steam.
Right, that's where your max movement puts you. So nothing else?
I think we lost him. Jade? Jade? Meow?
I think so.
Ooh woo. What's this?
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
Hello?
a visual flicker.
Hello?
Da, 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 da.
Attention
Oh,
all
there it
gamers.
yeah, we did
Let's
lose him.
rise up.
Oh.
Do you have the horses
This is what I'm
in
like
the
from your
bag?
guys' perspective, huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Do you have the horses in the bag?
Yep.
I'm not doing this with you guys again.
I saw some trailer before Godzilla for like some
We're
like
getting off
serious
topic.
drama movie, and fucking that song played. It's like the music. Sorry.
It's the theme song for the new Rambo movie. But yes,
Yeah, that was
continue,
it.
Continue.
Jade,
anyway.
What are you doing?
Yes. I'm done. That's it. I moved
Okay.
to the theme. I'm good.
Right. It's Barth's turn. He's gonna dash right through the mist. Barth will fly by.
Meow. He's
Yeah, he
looking
will
up.
get about. Yeah, he'll get about 15 feet in front of you. Gray. As Gray, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna run up next to him and just follow along with him.
All right. So you got up to the 15 feet, and then you're just gonna kind of
Let's stop.
jump on
and then
him,
we'll-
or
No, I'm just gonna stop and then look back. I'm not gonna go near the fire person yet. I don't know what he's gonna do to me.
it's all right. All right. Hey, QR.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
he gets a turn.
He does. So you have you've been looking through a number of corridors. You're not really sure how you got here, or at least got to that other room. You're not necessarily sure where to go. But you found yourself in a relatively kind of small, I guess you could say, intersection. So behind you is the way you came in, and then there's essentially a four-way intersection here. So there's a door in front of you, to the right of you, and to the left of you. You're about in the center of the room. So you're about 15 feet from each door.
I have to know. Do all of these doors look completely identical to each other?
Yeah, outside of maybe like one will have like maybe a couple scratch marks. Another one maybe will be kind of having some either like the window blown out or like cracked. None of them look immaculate.
Am I able
that
to
way.
see through the window at all, or is it obfuscated?
It's a little. You can kind of see from where you are. You can kind of see, at least just with your passive. You can just kind of see like through a bit. You can just kind of see like the parts of another hallway through it, but not like too far in because it's not a lot of it. It's not a. You're not seeing a lot of opening of the glass. So there's more of an opaque window.
This really is quite a conundrum. I'm not entirely sure where to progress from here. What would Enum do in a situation like this?
Cute
Damn,
little
Tattoo.
QR, you're
fighting off
useless.
a Roth. Ah!
Why do I feel so irritated all of a sudden?
Activates rage.
I suspect if he were with me right now, he would want to keep moving forward as quickly as possible. I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna move through the door that's right in front of me.
All right. These doors seem to be motion activated, so it just activates once you get within 5 feet of it, and then opens. And you're just kind of staring down a bit of
Thank
another
you, door.
hallway that kind of seems
Shut
to
up.
corner to the right.
I'm gonna keep following this hallway. I'm anxious to see where it goes.
All right. So you take about 15 feet to get to the door. So you can either move the other 15 feet, and that be it, or you can continue.
I'm going to move as far as my maximum movement speed will allow. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. So you'll get 15 feet into the room. Call it a day. I'm done. Enum. So yes, you have you had like looked up you had gotten a little up farther a little bit towards the steam area, but not too far.
Yeah.
So you're kind of about the midway point between the steam and when Verabel got yanked.
Midway between the steam. And who's in front of me?
So Barth.
Yeah.
Actually, Barth,
Gray.
Avant, and Gray are in front of you.
Yeah.
So really, you're actually the last one. Nobody's behind you.
Okay.
But Avant stopped right in front of the mist, whereas Barth and Gray went past it.
Could I make like a perception check to see if I hear like any weird stuff from the Rothian or?
Yeah.
That is a 23.
Yes. So you definitely heard what sounds like pure on Vect murder. Like no escaping that
Well,
one.
that's good.
Outside of that, it'd be like you're hearing it still continuing to pound. So you're imagining you maybe have like a little bit of time to try to like keep going. There's little to not think that it's probably going to try to go through that hole.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
You know that it's behind you, and you may have a small head start.
I'm gonna like start rushing forward and like pat Avant on the back as I'm running past.
You're just gonna
like,
pat.
I'm gonna like tell him, like indicate to move.
Because if you want, you can full on just like.
just
athletics.
like
If you
chariot
want to use
tackle him.
you could just athletics and just try to like shove him in with you almost.
Oh yeah.
So
I
not
kinda
like
wanna,
full tackle, but like enough to like carry him with you.
just like grab him and put him on my shoulder. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's kind of
Oh,
just more
dude.
like this, like where you're
No,
just like
I'm
grabbing with your arm
imagining
and
just
like,
like
"Huh."
that's a 23 again.
All right. So yes, you can as you run down the hall, as you're running by, Avant, you get grabbed by Enum and kind of like lifted a bit as you like both go through the steam. The extra you get through the extra 10 feet. So you're past the steam, but you're about 10 feet still behind Barth and Gray.
Well, then I guess that's being fucking tackled. I'll just
You're-
run.
You're technically lifted off the ground. You're not tackled.
Wait, so I'm not on the ground at all?
You are slightly in the air by about maybe like less than 5 feet.
Alright, I'm running in place then. Somebody
Okay.
calls Haley's Comet because I'm just running in place.
All right. Well, Avant, it is your turn. So you can, you could, if you would like, you could potentially. Well, I guess you can't really hold movement. I was gonna say, well, you could just try to get yourself let go if you would like,
Yeah.
because
I'm
you
gonna
can
try to
essentially
wiggle out
make
of
a
it.
grapple break. Enum technically can choose to fail.
Oh yeah, I'll let him go once we get inside,
All right.
or like a little farther.
Right. So he kind of squirms out. So
Yeah.
that part still takes your action because it's like off of your turn, but it's one of those where it's like you could just choose to fail
Yeah.
your grapple check.
Or should I just like keep manhandling him?
That's your choice, and you can try to keep him. You can make the opposing strength checks.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
All
Want
right,
to do this?
so strength
Yeah.
checks.
Oh shit!
Oh, boy.
20 total.
Well,
Total, not net.
you know what would be fun? I got the complete opposite of that, and got a 1.
Oh,
See, hey, and
oh,
you
no.
still rhymed. You get to roll your
Oh, hey.
D100 But you still rhymed.
There you go.
Yes, 'twas all in the plan. Fuck my ass, Lieutenant Dan. Here we go.
I was ready for that one.
No.
I got a 17.
All right. I am once again not prepared and don't have it open. Some things never change. You got a what? 17?
Yes.
Time stops.
The
You're
water
just
will-
looking avant.
So
Suddenly in front of you, this weird, strange creature appears in front of you.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Again.
Oh no.
He's a figure that is on all black.
Oh no.
Like, he is entire shadow. But he's not your height.
Shadow.
Hey, he's back. I thought he left the campaign.
Ah. I didn't think I would be summoned in such an interesting place. Well, the strides of fate have gone in your favor. Or maybe mine. We'll find out. Play me a tune, and if I like it, I will let you continue on your way. If not, you and your friends shall have fun with me. As you just see this, like, smile appear. Like, it's a human smile, but it's just still enshrouded in black. But you just
Like
see,
the Cheshire Cat kind of thing.
well, it's like a human smile. So it's like, but yeah, in a way like that, but instead just surrounded by black instead of invisible. So, if you would like, you can attempt to sing it a song.
Oh no. Here we go again, boys.
And you
Can I have a minute?
No.
Well, you can roll a performance check mainly.
Do it.
Oh wait, I don't actually have to sing.
I won't force you.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do it. Just
Oh,
give me a minute
just
to get some
give me-
rhymes going.
All right. Well, I will roll his. I will make his roll that he used to make now anyway.
All right.
I'll keep playing that if there is a baseline of like success and fail, but I'm going to add a stipulation that if you do somehow roll an at 20 when you sing this song.
Okay, well, here we go. I must now sing a song due to not being very strong. Love and loss of war and its cost. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Roll performance.
Oh my god.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Jade, you surprisingly have
You
a great
marvelous
singing
man.
voice. Holy shit.
If you don't give this man an inspiration point, I am
Yeah.
Performance
I'm
is
dropping
a.
Jade, here are my keys. Go home and fuck my wife.
What was your roll?
16 total.
Hey, yes, he will clap. You successfully avoid cawing all of the words. As he kind of you just see him clap. Wonderful. I'm glad I wasn't disappointed.
Have a short bow.
You may continue along your fate. Hopefully, it's not worse than what I would have brought. Toodles. He just dissipates into the ground.
Alright, your
And-
lights flickered the exact instant you did that. It looked awesome.
and the webcam. Yes. As time will resume.
I'm still stuck in him, right?
And yes, still has you held in his hand.
Alright, just start flat out running in place. Feet are going. Never stop.
As similarly, Barth will take a similar approach and continue to run forward. Well, except because you're getting close to the corner, he'll take the 10 feet forward and then go the rest of his 20 feet to the right path. Great, it is your turn.
Hey, I'm a cat.
You are still a cat.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Yes.
Shit, that sounds not copyrighted, right? We're not going to be taken down for that, right?
It'll be fine.
I think
Okay.
you'll be okay.
I know they banned karaoke, but you know.
Who is the nearest person to me in relative to the people who I care about?
That's a loaded question then.
Hold on a minute.
It excludes one other person.
Well, 10 feet behind you are Enum and Avant.
Okay. I'm gonna hop onto Enum's shoulders
Alright, cool.
and hitching a ride on the giant angry robot
As
man.
you then just see Avant running in place.
I meow.
Nice.
And
Anything
just
else?
pat Enum on the side of the head.
Thank you.
Cat, little cat paw.
Just to let him know that he's been accepted.
You're actually not that small of a cat, I would like to know.
Well, I'm glad he's a pretty beefy boy then.
Actually, double check for me on the character or on the creature log. Is it a small or tiny creature?
It is a... Let's see. Small creature.
Yes. So you.
I'm like a halfling on him.
Yeah. It's really. It's not a Meowth on your shoulder. It's a Persian on your shoulder.
Pat.
You're getting pet by essentially a weird snow jaguar.
I'm fucking down. Enum loves cats.
We learn new things every week, don't we?
Add it to the lore.
Yeah. Enum is all
But
about
in the
cats.
character notes. Ooh, that actually. Speaking of character things, I've just reminded myself I need to switch the extension. So that we're on the right people. Alright, let's see here. Extensions. So yeah, okay. So then it is Throth. We'll deselect her for now. Boop. Alright. So you will kind of hear in the background the banging for a little bit. It'll kind of stop as you'll start to hear a lot of scratching for a bit. But then inevitably it kind of does continue to like come out as you start to hear kind of step up, just like the two big like gung, gung.
Great. Now it's coming.
QR.
Yes.
Hey.
All right, so you got about 50 feet in the hallway, so you've got another about 10 feet before you can round this corner.
I mean, QR doesn't really have any real leads to go off of as far as where everybody's located. He's just gonna keep pressing onward. He's not even gonna stop to look into like this room at all. He's just gonna keep moving at as quick of a pace as he can. I'd also like to start calling out. He's not really concerned about stealth or anything, so he's just like, friends, Friends and companions. Companions and also friends. Where are you at? They're just like shouting that over and over.
All right. So you get about you'll go about 10 feet down the hallway, an extra 5 feet as you kind of round the corner. You'll reach another door. It will open. It actually then leads you into a slightly bigger room. You actually recognize this as the room you initially fought the Roth in.
Oh, so we actually are getting out.
Well, he is.
No.
Oh.
Or he
Oh,
is.
no.
This is not
This was
where
the
you
room
are.
that I. This is the room that I pushed everybody out of, right, and closed the door on them. Or is that a different room? I'm
Well,
thinking?
you don't recall that because you weren't conscious for it.
True.
You were staring at the last you remembered. You were staring at the
I
Roth.
was looking at the tube, right?
You
Or the road, yeah.
Like when you were in this room, you were staring at the Roth, and you blacked out.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, so you're back here. You woke up at the tube. You couldn't see in it, or any of them. Now you're back here.
Okay. Is there any kind of map or floor plan in this room that I can get a sense of like where everything is located off of?
There's not much you could see here. There doesn't seem to be any terminals in this room. It kind of seems to be more of like a gateway and potentially like shipping landing dock. But you do recall the doorway that you saw Barth and the others run to before you blacked out. Which is about 50 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna head in that direction.
Okay, you say potentially you could dash towards it.
That's absolutely what he'll do. I'm gonna run towards it like a lost puppy.
All right, so that'll get you at least through the rest of your movement to it, and then that'll be all the things you can do in your turn. So Enid,
Yeah.
you have a bigger cat, so it's big for a cat, but not a purple cat with a frog, but just a big cat.
Shut up.
On your shoulder, and you still currently have lifted up Avant, who is running in place.
Jesus Christ. I'm fucking ripped. Like a snow leopard on my back, like carrying. I'm like just like holding another person over my shoulder.
Kind of
Okay.
more like just like up in the air.
Yeah.
The getting it over your shoulder thing would have required a lot more
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm gonna like proceed. Is Barth still ahead of me, like leading the way?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna like follow in suit.
You're gonna still carry Avant?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Never
make-
gonna let you
as
down. Never gonna give you up.
Well, as I say, I guess you're not really doing much of anything else, so. Give me an athletics check anyway, because he's kind of
Okay.
wriggling around here.
Yeah, that makes sense. 21.
Okay, you're good. You continue to walk towards his direction. Let's see, I'm trying to remember. So you get to about, you're still lagging about 10 feet behind him.
Okay.
As you're just beginning to see kind of down a long hallway towards a room, or it's not a room, sorry, a door.
Yep.
For better or for worse, what's your passive? What is your passive perception?
My passive perception.
Well, no, 14. Yes, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
allows you to see, for better or for worse, there is a large claw mark that kind of goes through the from like the middle
Oh,
of the
great.
door, like in a diagonal.
Great.
But it is your one direction you've got, and you know where the Roth is.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, just hopefully there's not more than one.
Yeah, I really hope so.
Okay, so you could still do any type of action.
I don't really have like too much that I can actually do.
Well, if you want, then I guess you can still go the remaining amount then. Since
Yeah,
you're effectively
yeah.
just on a dash.
Yeah, I'll just do that because I don't really have like too much I can do just like outside of that.
All right.
So I will move.
All right.
Further.
So you get ahead, Barth, Avant, still in the air. You're still airwalking it.
I will continue to do so.
Are you gonna try to struggle out? Sorry, what was that? A cutoff.
I will attempt to be dislocated from this man's vice-like grip.
I'm assuming you
I
are.
rolled an 18.
Oh fuck! All right. You're doing athletics, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
All right.
You can't escape.
Not on that one, at least.
Whoa!
See, what I semi find funny about the
Eddie's
last Nat
lose
1
it.
thing is I feel like it semi is supposed to be like the devil challenges you to a fiddle contest-esque thing, but they changed it to
Right.
demon and just song, so it could be anything.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it wasn't fiddle then. I can't play the fiddle.
Yeah.
Here, play me on this fiddle.
What is this thing?
If anything, it will end up like a Futurama situation where I take the gold fiddle and just bang him over the head and run.
Ah!
Foiled again.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 3, not including 1 and 3. Right? Yes, the number I was thinking of was the letter M.
Damn you, robot Satan. All right. So. Well, I guess then yes, you're just continuing to run in place there. Then Barth's turn.
Thought I could help, guys.
He will semi-fall suit as he is now kind of fallen a good number of feet behind. He'll kind of run into the doorway, run forward, run through the door. And he'll be in about the middle, actually, of this four-way intersection. And he'll kind of just look around and go, maybe that way? So they'll point to hit from where you guys are facing to your right. Great.
Wait. Yes.
Your turn.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on. One of the options on the keypad had a map, right? If I remember correctly.
You were trying to locate it. The one button you didn't hit was OBJ.
All right. I'm gonna see him say that and be like, okay, but saying cat, and then I'm gonna hop down, bonus action out of it, and then because I've had my fun, and I'm like, all right, let's see what this is, and I press OBJ.
All right, you see a map form,
Oh,
and not only that, but you see an objective in the top left corner. It says reestablish communications, and it actually is giving you a GPS signal to how to get from your position to the communications room.
I'm gonna look at it. Look back, everybody. Hey, I know where to go. Let's hurry. And I'm kind of like running backwards as I'm saying that, and then turning around and going towards
All right.
the area.
All right. Well,
As I use 30 feet to get to where I need to go.
All right, that still gets you about 20 feet away from Barth, but 5 feet within the door, so the motion sensor
Yes.
kicks in. So that's good there. The path is telling you to go to the right.
All
At
right.
this intersection, by the way. As you start to hear a lot more clanking, as you kind of hear.
As I'm like moving towards him, I'm like, right, go right, go right.
Yeah, it's cool. So. Actually, it's not
Now
gonna
end
get
my
close
turn
enough.
there.
Yeah, it's not gonna get close enough. All right. So you hear it kind of run down. It's QR. So you're just in front of the door. You are kind of currently attempting to. You try to get to the door you went through, except it seems to be locked. You just kind of, as you press it just because it just gives you the please present identification.
I will have to approach them with politeness and patience. QR is going to speak to the door. Greetings. My identification is as such. I am Q R W D O L Y.
Please present
H.
identification.
Mark 3. Perhaps it could not hear me. I should try again.
Please present
My
identification.
name is Q. Mr. or Mrs. Door. If you'll give me just a moment, I'm happy to provide you with identification.
At
but
some
you'll
point,
have
this
to
has got to
stop
take
and-
up your action.
What QR is actually gonna do is there's like a numpad, like an identification pad, right, on this door itself.
Yes.
Okay. Can he make any attempt to remove the pad from the door or like dismantle it somehow?
You could certainly try. That would be. Let's see. So maybe it's a technology roll. So you'll have to roll Arcana.
Arcana, okay, sure thing. This should be fun.
I guess you could do Arcana or Sleight of Hand, depending, I guess, in terms of the way that this is going.
They both be the same. It's gonna be 14.
Okay. So it definitely doesn't seem like it's supposed to be removed. However, you can pop out. You can see where you can just kind of pry out the keypad, and you kind of are able to just get the keypad to pop out, but not disconnect the wires right away.
I'm gonna. I think what else I can do in action here. QR is going to. You described the keypad for me. What exactly? Like, what buttons or functions are on this?
It's like a very small keypad. Like it's almost like the size. This is a great reference. It's almost as if you took an old BlackBerry and you just kind of doubled its size.
It's sad, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a great visualization.
Yep.
So it's like a full keyboard, but with like a number row. And then a slot on the top.
What would Dr. Grayson do in a situation like this?
Meanwhile, cut to go right, go right.
We're gonna die!
I'm so scared. Tell my wife hello.
I don't have.
I'm going to rapidly press all the buttons, as if I am tricking somebody in and out.
So you're going to do
I
what?
like
Sorry.
I'm going to press all of the buttons as quickly as I can.
Make a luck roll.
Do it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. This is exciting. Who knows how this will turn out? That's not too bad at all. That's another 14.
All right, you just get a invalid passcode. Please present identification. As you've definitely now taken enough points for your action.
Kyora's just gonna rest his head against the door and end the turn.
All right. Enum.
Hello.
So Gray has hopped off your shoulder, turned into humanoid form, and gotten closer to the door.
I start turning left. And then quickly turn right. Just to
Okay.
get a reaction out of Gray.
So do you mean you just do like a...
I pretend to go left just to annoy him, and then I go right.
Okay, well, so you gotta go down the hall
Jam.
first.
Yeah, but I look like I'm going to the
Because
left.
if you go to the left now, you're just gonna go towards the wall. You're
Yeah,
not at
like
the intersection yet.
I go and I make it look as much as I can like I'm gonna go to the left, but then I don't.
Well, the 30 feet will put you next to Gray, so...
Well, I'll do that next turn then.
Okay.
I'll just go like 30 feet. You never let me have any fun.
Sadly, it's just that, I had to work with position here. If I wasn't consistent...
Yeah, let him have fun as I'm just sitting here laying with my feet in the air because somebody won't let me go.
Oh, yeah, he's still squirming. Make an athletics roll.
16.
Yeah, you're good. Still holding them pretty strong. So you're good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Keep closing this for some reason. All right. Avan, you can attempt to free yourself, or give up, and just allow
I'm still gonna try.
Enum to move you. Strength rolls.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes again.
Oh, and me without my treadmill.
I have 18 this time.
All right, Enum. What's your roll?
Sorry, what was it again?
Strength.
No, what did he roll?
18.
Yeah, an 18 total.
Oh no! You break free.
Hey!
I want to
Avan,
break
you
free.
finally land. And you're just like,
over.
I want to break free.
all right.
We're definitely gonna get copyrighted.
You are on the ground.
Yeah.
On your feet.
Hey! Take off! Just straight run.
You're gonna go straight.
Wasn't expecting me to put on my feet so hard. I just kept running, never stopped. Feet hit the ground,
All right, so you're gonna.
and I
dash
hit the ground
forward?
running.
Are you just gonna dash forward all the way?
Yes.
All right.
All the way. No matter what's in my way.
Makes sense
Straight.
not to the full front.
All right. So
My
yeah,
head looks
Avan,
smart.
you drop down, you just zoom 60 feet forward. You don't turn
Yeah.
right, you don't turn left, you go right forward. As eventually that gets you right into about the edge of a hallway, as you kind of need to get to a point where you have to turn left. Like you go through you go through one door, you go through the second door, and then there's a hallway you have to turn left on. You're in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So the rest of you have seen Avant run forward, despite you saying to turn right.
Oh, god damn it.
Barth kind of looks at you, Gray, looks back at Avant. Best not to split up. Runs towards Avant. We can't leave him.
I know.
Great. It's your turn.
Bonus action. I'm going to use an evolutionary dice to increase Avant's intelligence. It increases by 4 points.
Hey, Avant.
Avant,
Can
you
you-
get.
You
I
now
can.
have you now have a 14 intelligence temporarily. If you'd like,
For-
you can.
For a minute.
Yeah, but hey, you can still change that. Just gotta click intelligence and override your score for an in-game minute. So you've got 10 rounds. So it actually could last a decently long time in terms of real life.
Right. I just point to him. Use my voodoo magic. Like, Avant, it's this way. Please come over here. We're actually gonna die.
Do you do anything else?
I'm gonna run to the. Start moving to the right. I'm gonna hold my action to dash to the right. Once
Was
I
it
see
a
that.
bonus action to use the.
Yes.
Okay, I just don't. That is just me not knowing.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna to dash to the right once I see him start coming towards me. Salute.
Thank you. All right.
That's Spanish for fuck you. I'm kidding.
Well, you hear a rope behind you. As you rounds the corner.
I'm
See
hoping.
you again. Say what you're gonna say.
I'm really hoping Avant starts running towards me.
Well, he unfortunately can't move towards you anymore in this turn.
aware.
However,
Yeah.
he can do one thing.
It's just me, pale, paler than usual, just sweating.
Enum,
Hello.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh no.
I don't know why I am preparing to roll the dice. I do not need to
It's a
do
good thing he has a lot of that.
That's a 5.
Oh
Congratulations.
boy.
You're paralyzed.
Oh no.
Correct.
Oh no.
Congratulations.
What is this, finger 11?
Hey, QR. You have your head against
Hey,
the
what's
wall.
up? Yep.
What do
I
you
sure
plan to do
do.
next?
I'm going to lift my head a few inches back and then gently set it forward against the door. And I'm going to repeat this action over and over again.
6 seconds.
Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call out again to see if anybody can hear me on the other side of this door right now.
Is anybody out
How loud do you
there?
yell? Pretty loud, right?
Wait, what?
I said you yell pretty loud, right?
Yes.
I'm not talking to you, Gray.
Oh, I thought.
I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to reach underneath my jawline and crank up my internal volume to
Oh.
max.
He's turning up the dial.
And then I'm going to
Don't touch
shout
that dial,
out,
kids.
Dr. Grayson, Avant-Garde, and Enum, I'm talking directly to you. Can you hear me?
Gray, you hear this
Can we?
echo through the hallway. Only Gray.
Like, oh god, I'm hearing voices of the dead.
Yeah, it sounds very distant.
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
I'll give you the perception check to check.
Oh yeah.
See?
Let's see. That's that's actually not too bad. 13.
It's hard to tell. You semi-imagine that it is coming from the door you want to go down.
Okay. So I hear
But
this and
it's-
like
yeah, you're not sure fully.
I hear this and I'm like to the two.
Punch.
Come on, guys, we need to go. Certain death is behind me.
Correct. Anything else, QR? Any bonus action, anything?
I don't think I get too much more than a bonus act.
Okay. passive perception's right here. I don't know. I've been checking your character sheet.
Yeah.
My initiative tracker keeps your ACs and passive perceptions.
How, in what matter do these doors open and close? Like, is it like a sliding door that slides down from the ceiling? Does it
Yes, you
split
recall this
apart?
one. You recall this one. Went like from. Well, so when it was closed, it slid up. The other
Okay,
ones were
so-
like the other ones that were just like motion sense. They opened like this. But this one, you recall,
Okay.
this one had like went from closed, it slid up.
I'm gonna search around the room to see if I can find anything that I can use to like pry up the door.
All right, you can make a perception check.
Sure.
Or investigation, it's up to you. How you wish to search.
Well, my total is gonna be 4. And that's because I rolled a natural 1.
Hey!
Yay.
Give me those percentiles.
Let me hear your baritone.
Alright. Dare you to move. Okay. Oh, that's a good start. And
If he gets 100, does he end up with Enum this time?
Yeah.
He like folds in it in himself.
I know exactly what happens if he rolls a 100.
He's gone for good. It's only time for the
Thank you.
Spanish lady.
Thankfully, I did not roll a 100. I rolled a 72.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
You seem to upon you're between somehow between must have been between your attempt to call out or you're banging your head, but you for some reason temporarily feel your speech box deactivate.
No.
Dr. Grayson, can you hear your
Gunk.
I may be blind, but I can still see the despair.
All right, Jordy. Enum, it is your turn.
Who said that?
Okay. So, what do I see in front of me? Well, actually, I gotta try to break out of my paralyzation.
Yes, so let me double check if it's at the end of your turn or the beginning of it. It's at the end of your turn. But you can't do anything else during your paralysis, so.
Okay.
Your entire turn is attempting to break out of paralysis.
I would like to do that.
Make
Do I
wisdom
just roll
save.
like a
Yeah,
wisdom?
it's another wisdom save.
It's a 10.
You are still paralyzed.
Great. I love being paralyzed forever.
Oh
It's,
no.
Avant, it is your turn. Your temporary 14 intelligence and hearing Gray say that you should go the way he's trying to go. However, you also see the Wraith and a paralyzed Enum.
We're supposed to go left, right?
If you went back to the intersection, yes, you would now turn left.
Okay.
Perspective.
Yes.
It has come to my attention that my comrades wish for me to go left, and I shall do so.
Oh my god. Oh.
So where are you going? Like how far?
Left. The correct way.
Okay, so it takes you about 30 feet to get to the center of the room again. So you can forego your action to dash through the door.
Yes.
Alright. So you see Avant dive through the door. Barth, who didn't get too far in the door that Avant had gone through, kind of see him sigh for a moment. As you'll kind of see him run towards Enum. Wow, that's pretty good. You almost kind of see him seismic toss him
Great.
to you, Gray.
I close my eyes and I get ready to accept.
He had advantage because of the paralysis. I realized maybe he could get a 20. He does not. But both rolls, actually, the second roll is technically better. So yes, he still kind of tosses him to you, Gray.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, well, try to find QR. As the door will close. Great, it's your turn.
I have my brief.
You have a paralyzed Gray or Enum at your feet. You have Avant behind you.
I'm
in
having.
the door you're supposed to go.
I'm having black and white flashbacks of life long gone. God damn it! I'm gonna start picking up QR or not QR. Shit, Enum.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to pick him up with my sweet 11 strength.
Hey man,
Handy dandy
paralyzed,
notebook.
so you have advantage.
Hey, so yeah, I'm gonna try to find him and carry him.
You can make
Ooh.
it athletics if you have anything to add.
Ooh, that's a straight 19 because I have
Ooh.
nothing to add.
Alright, you like Sam to Frodo miraculously lift up Enum's robotic body.
As I pick him up, I'm like, just like you supported me, I'm gonna support you. Oh my god. Oh, this hurts. Okay, alright, let's go.
Oh, the gears are pinching my neck.
Yep. Oh, I thought you were more organic, but no, I was wrong. Very wrong.
Speaking of Frodo, I watched that video of the dude doing the Lord of the Rings speech before his exam again recently. That one's still the worst one.
Oh god. Alright, so do you just go through all your movement through the door, I guess?
Yes.
Alright, so you are next to Avant.
Avant, help, please.
Comrade is in need of help.
Take the heavy man off me.
Well, he could do that on his turn.
Damn it!
For now, it's the Rothian's turn.
Oh no.
And let's see if we luck out here. He doesn't. Ooh. Hold on, let me. What are these? What am I adding? What am I adding? What am I doing? All right, so let's see. So okay, that's second. Wow. Sure. Okay. That's wow.
What?
It depending on your perspective, not good things.
Oh.
I'm not gonna tell you whose perspective. I'm just gonna say someone's perspective. They really didn't like these rolls.
Oh.
So that we'll do that. QR. You find yourself without the ability to speak. However, you are kind of just like kind of went in the room and got distracted by your lack of voice, so you have yet to look for anything to try to pry.
QR is going to immediately just start running around the room trying to find something, anything that he can use to pry open.
All right. Second attempt at the perception check.
Second attempt. I need to do this.
Not a nat one. That's all we're asking for, at least.
That's way better. That is going to be a 19.
All right, you find a pretty solid piece of like this. It's a piece. Yeah, it's seemingly like this piece of metal. You kind of feel like potentially, it could potentially give you enough leverage to try to, like this metal bar, to try to pull it up. It seems good.
Okay. QR is going
In practice, will be an entirely different story.
QR is going to try to wedge it underneath the panel and then, or rather the bottom of the door itself, and just start pushing down as hard as he can.
All right, make an athletics check.
Okay. 16.
All right, it will seemingly start to budge up. So you're able to kind of get it. You're able to get this start prying up. Not like all the way up, but it's enough that you can potentially now try to kind of almost like scoop it a bit, and potentially you could get a hand under it. Like it won't. You got it almost pried so that it's easier to just try to like force it from the bottom. Or you could just potentially try to continue to like lift it up as high as you can, but at some point you need some type of levy system to get it high enough to crawl under. But you need to kind of you'd have to just kind of you have to spend some time reorganizing the way it's under the door. Like you'd have to push it in a little more and then get a little more leverage.
If I don't have any more action to do this, let me know. But the next thing Kiara would do is he'd be looking around to see if there's something that he can use as a wedge. So that once he's cranked up the door to a certain amount, just something really small, like a little brick or something, he can slide underneath to like hold it in.
Yeah, no, you'll have to wait for next turn for that because you use all your movement to find the thing of metal, and then it's your action to pry.
Gotcha.
Eno.
Yes.
Attempt to escape paralysis.
I would love to.
Let's see.
That's a 6.
You are still paralyzed.
God.
Be struck by
You haven't gotten that above a 10. All right. Avant. You're standing next to Gray with a paralyzed Enum on his shoulders. And to the right of you is another hallway towards another door.
I will help Gray with Enum by taking like his shoulders or legs, whichever one's closer to me, and just take half of them.
You can kind of finagle your way out. So you kind of are doing the like one on each of his arms.
Help.
So he has relieved your lift, Gray.
Oh.
This puts it in a weird pickle in terms of like game mechanics. This is a temporary situation where I will allow you to hold movement for the last
Ooh.
person in initiative that has the ability to move in this scenario, which would be Gray.
Oh no.
Because Enum is not currently moving, so he doesn't. So you can hold your movement to then move with Gray. This is a made-up rule that I am using because I feel like this is a strange circumstance I don't know if there's a rule for. Or you could attempt just to take Edom and just go. One or the other. Potentially, we have lost Jade's voice again. I'm going to take this as a yes.
Do the thing the DM is allowing you to do.
Hear me now.
There we go. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
This, yes.
Great. It is your
Okay.
turn. Wait.
All
No,
right.
it's not.
No, fuck.
Hold on. I have things I can do. I forgot.
No, layer
Somebody
actions.
didn't have good rolls. So somebody
no.
else has an opportunity to do something. Where are you? You have a thing. I know you do. Where is this thing? Here we go. Aha! Awesome.
Awesome.
Also to the max.
Feels so awesome.
So-
Awesome.
Ooh,
Awesome.
Awesome.
Ooh, he did
You
not
know that
do
song,
good at
Freddie?
that one, too.
No.
All right.
You
Very
also
suddenly-
played NBA 2K12.
No, I don't play any sports games except for wrestling.
Neither
That's
do
sports
I
entertainment.
anymore.
I started playing Madden today.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I started playing Madden again today. But that's besides the
Why?
Yes.
Sick.
I've been getting in a football mood. But anyway, so you will hear a loud boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
As,
Alright, Jade's canceled after that one.
suddenly, as then you will see, you will suddenly see behind you, Gray.
Yeah. Oh no.
Barth bursts through the double door. Very frantically. I think I bought something like a little bit of time. Keep running.
Oh, you beautiful flaming bastard. Come on, let's go.
Great, it's your turn.
All right. I'm moving with the trio.
Alright, so you get to move just your movement speed.
All right, we're heading towards the direction.
Alright,
I have a key card in one hand, paralyzed robot man in the other.
yes, you get up to the door and you start to see it kind of hum to it. Please present identification.
I like slam it.
Yeah, okay. So it'll open. As that'll pretty much take everything you've got.
Yep.
Okay.
Will to live, gumption.
As you will kind of hear
You have
once
endless
again,
gumption.
just kind of a loud kind of screech of the Wraith. As he'll inevitably pound his way up. He won't get in range of that, but he'll get in range to attempt to stun
Oh no.
Barth. He will fail. Barth will not be paralyzed. QR!
What?
As you're attempting to kind of get leverage on this door, suddenly a door opens kind of back towards the way you came in. In fact, it's the room you came in from.
I immediately stop what I'm doing and whip around.
As you see a trio of Avant Gray and Enum. The Avant and Gray carrying Enum.
I want gray and need them.
Wait, do I see QR?
Some of our indie
You
band.
technically can still see, so yes.
I'm gonna rage.
Well, you can't right now.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
The eyes somehow get wider.
Once you break that
Yeah.
paralysis, though,
Start
instant
glowing red.
rage.
Yeah, you just hear. You
That's
just
what's
hear.
happening.
All you just hear is her like a star.
So that's what you see, QR. You still have your movement and action and bonus action.
QR is going to run towards them, and he's going to try to like shout out to them, but he realizes that like he's not able.
Yeah, you'll
to
just
speak
see him
at all.
like waving at you
So
as he's
he's-
running towards
Yeah,
you.
what he's
not
doing
saying
exactly
anything.
that. He's running towards them, but he's waving his left arm really rapidly from left to right. In like a threatening manner.
He's
Just like
not saying
really quickly,
anything.
like windshield wipers on full blast.
This is running towards you. Anything else?
Just running towards them.
Anything else, QR?
I'm going to move until I am right next to them, and then I'm gonna have my turn there, I guess.
All right.
I have to come up with a way to.
Dash your way towards them. Enum. This is your
I would
moment.
like. I need to own it. I only get one shot. I can't miss my chance to blow. Because this opportunity only comes once a turn.
Wisdom save.
Oh my god, another 5!
This poor man.
Can't break free.
Oh, so
The wind
I-
is
Oh, how poor for
pushing
you
me.
to be stuck by another player. How
Yeah.
horrible.
I would like to note, this is karma.
Does that irony taste?
Yeah, it
in
is
them?
karma.
One thing I forgot to mention this at the
Like
start.
the Dangan.
I forgot to mention this at the start, but it's something I want to continue to implement. Just in case it becomes relevant. Is,
Okay.
I wanted to
TPK.
do a kind of a more special way of doing, essentially of knockout punishment. I talked to you about it, Franny.
Yes.
So I want to utilize it just for, instead of just for health, because there's a health by exhaustion system. I just want to kind of use it more as a way to just try to force you to not like, because in D&D you face yourself with a lot of times where players will just, as long as they don't die, but they just keep getting healed, they'll just keep ramming their head in there.
Mhm.
So I want to kind of forego that. So one of the things that I'll be implementing for this campaign at least is just essentially a system where every time you get knocked out, you gain especially a very specific level of exhaustion. So it's outside of like normal exhaustion levels, where essentially you will have exhaustion levels based on your hit dice plus your con mod. So for example, Enum, who has a D12 hit dice and has an 18 Constitution, so he has a plus 3, no, plus 4.
4.
Plus 4. So he has an exhaustion. He has, for death, he has 16 death exhaustion levels. So up until he gets to knockdown 11, does he face a level of true exhaustion. But if he gets knocked down in a fight, if he gets knocked down 16 times, he is just dead.
Okay.
So essentially, like, because there are the 6 levels of exhaustion, or no, there's 5 levels of exhaustion. Pretty much until you get to that last 5. So you have a leniency period based on your hit dice and con mod. And then once you get to those last 5, that's when you start suffering the effects of exhaustion.
And is that like knocked down from like being out of
Yes.
HP
So
or
that's
like
when you get
okay.
knocked out and you get brought up.
Okay.
So essentially, when you get knocked down, that's a tick. When you get knocked down again, it's another tick. So inevitably, you'll get knocked down, but not get up again.
And you can keep me down actually.
Potentially. For you, it is way harder than
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
like Barth, who's a wizard with a D6.
Yeah.
So, just a note, in case it ever becomes relevant. It's a fun system. It's a system I think would be fun to try.
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
But you failed, so it's your end of your turn. Still
Oh.
paralyzed. Avon. Same situation. Since you are still holding Enum, you can essentially forego your movement to move with Gray. Or you can try to do any number of other things.
I'll hold.
You can attempt any of your actions that would involve any type of like healing spell, anything that you think would maybe like, if you have anything that would like potentially you think would be useful. Like you can still do like an action, it just can't be one that would allow you to drop.
No,
Enum.
I still have the enhanced intelligence, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, with this newfound knowledge that I can heal my teammate, and with the intelligence to realize I could do so with him, because I'm a vindictive asshole now. I realize the meaning of irony and how it applies to this situation.
Oh, I'm realizing it. Big revelations, big internal reflection going on right now.
Is that your
He's
action?
become
These are
self-aware.
revelations right here.
Every point of wisdom that I'm using for my role, but that doesn't go into me breaking free. It's going into like internal reflection.
So is that your action?
We really.
I'm
are
just
starting
walking.
there.
Okay. All right. So yes, you're not doing a normal action. You're just doing that. Okay. Barth will kind of continue to just dash down and get about 10 feet behind you guys at the doorway.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, woo.
I'm expecting the
Okay.
Roth to like poke around the corner.
I think he tried to do the same thing to me as he did to Enum. Gray,
Yes.
wait.
It is I.
Let me check one thing.
Oh god.
No,
Here we go again.
he has no type of ability. Are any of these that? No.
To
Okay.
live.
He has no ability to get rid of Enum's paralysis.
Damn.
So great, yes, it is your turn. You
Alright, I
can now
also have
move
no.
with Enum.
Moving with. I'm gonna see QR coming towards us. Like, oh. This is how we. I am very confused right now. QR, we're not dealing with this. We need to go. I don't know if you're you,
Literally,
but
the door you need to go through is straight ahead.
QR, if you're okay,
You can
just
also
follow
still
us.
see the corpse of the decapitated Bart. Or Bartholomew, sorry.
Oh, Jesus. It's a very stressful situation. QR, I'm not sure if you're you, but if you are, come with us. If not, just kill us already. I don't care anymore.
And
I
she's
just start
wobbling
dragging.
around.
Yeah.
Enum and Q. Avon and Enum. Alright.
As I'm gonna
You're
move towards the
13
other
across
door.
The room. You're about half. You're about. I would say, you're just over halfway through the room. The Roth will round the corner again. As Avon, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Please don't take the bird boy.
A wisdom
Inherently,
save.
he's the worst one to target, but the Roth is not thinking. About
Yeah,
that part.
because that was a 22.
Oh, thank God.
The Roth is not metagaming, however, so he is aware. He's mostly just thinking like Birdman, holding robot that I want.
Homeless man.
Try to also make paralyzed. Failure. QR, it's your turn. So you heard what Gray said. He kind of walked semi past you, or
I'm going to
carried Enum past you.
give Gray. I'm gonna give Gray a thumbs up, and I'm gonna follow along with the rest of the party here.
All right, you're just gonna kind of try to keep pace.
Not
I'm
help
also
you.
going to attempt. Okay, I'm gonna.
So the door they're going
Hopefully
towards is a
this
different
doesn't-
door.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure you're aware.
Hopefully this doesn't kill my internet connection, but I'm gonna try to turn my camera on for a moment.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
And QR with his he does not like straight up. he doesn't know sign language, but he's gonna attempt sign language and convey. He's gonna use his hands to try to convey to Gray 2 questions that he wants to ask.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
So
All
I
this is gonna
may,
be-
Gray, I may just allow
I'm assuming this is
you
gonna be like
as
a performance check
player
or something.
to just. I may allow, if you're gonna open your camera and you're gonna attempt these, and you're just gonna make signs to try to give these questions. If you don't say the question out loud, you just do the hand signals that QR would do. I would just allow it to be a pure person-to-person interaction, and that's be how it is.
Okay.
No roles
Sounds
involved.
good to me.
All right.
Oh my god, this is
Do
gonna be
this.
so hard.
God. I'm fully expecting me not getting it, and then the camera goes out, and then like, no. All right. Let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. I have complete faith in everything you do. Oh god, now I'm nervous.
All right.
Oh geez, look at you.
Okay.
All right, warm. There's
Okay.
something in your ear. The three words. Yes. Here. Okay.
We cannot hear you.
Head. Okay. You. Chip.
Cutting.
Hair. Strand. Oh, strand. Okay. Strand. Yep. No. Hair.
Kojima.
Genre defining.
This is actually happening. I would like to note.
Ah. Okay. All right. One word. Camera cut out.
No.
No.
We were doing so well.
Everyone died.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Uh,
Dang.
Oh,
it was
I've
worth
been-
the try.
It was a valiant effort, not gonna lie.
I've been outed as someone who sucks at charades.
Yeah.
Well, what's hard as well is you're guessing off of. You're not inherently pretending that you're looking at,
Okay,
Oh,
we gotta do
right.
this fast.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Come on. All right.
So-
Okay.
and also pretend you are looking at a robot man, not Dylan.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna hit with the boom, boom.
Oh, he's muted himself.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We.
He turned the video off again. He was moving.
Okay, so connected by voice. Now back to video. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Are we allowed to guess or just him?
Nope.
Yes, you
Video
may
cut
guess.
out again.
Avant, you may also guess. But we've, unfortunately, I feel, may have run our course on the webcam.
Oh,
In your
no.
neck.
We tried so hard,
That's so far.
But
but
in
in
the
the
end,
end. Oh. Okay.
Hopping.
He's
Jumping.
pointing at everybody.
Yes. All of us.
Party.
3. Guru.
Yeah,
Are
it's,
cozy.
it's lagging. I don't know if it's gonna work here.
Fog.
yeah.
It's probably
Jackal.
not.
It's a jackal.
Yeah,
Jackal.
it's
Jackal.
like
It's a
freaking
jackal.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You could just
QR
okay,
is-
so just get just it was a great attempt and something I would love to do again if this ever occurs in the future.
Yeah.
But
When we do an in-person
for
session.
the fact that you can't get the webcam to work,
QR
just
is
tell what you
gesturing.
sign and then I will have them make
He's
checks.
gesturing to everyone. And then he's gonna make a C shape with his hand and a B shape with his other hand. And then he's gonna make like the shrug gesture.
Make an intelligence check, the two of you.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I have plus to that now.
As Enum, you are still.
Hello.
Actually, so Enum, if you want, you can attempt to interpret what he's saying. You're paralyzed, but you still have your brain and eyes.
I'll try. Can I do that and try to break out of paralysis?
You would not be paralyzed. If
Not
you
yet.
had
I can only do
your
one.
brain and
This is
eyes.
still QR's turn.
Oh, okay. I'll still try to interpret it.
Yeah,
I did not. I rolled a 10.
find out.
I roll.
What would you roll?
Marshall.
Yes.
Marshall. 31
Nice.
for the fail chart.
Ah. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Took me for a moment. Well, Avant, what was your roll?
Oh, this could not have
well,
gone
what-
worse.
What's a +4 get me for a thing now?
Oh, it's just +2 to whatever intelligence roll you do.
Okay, well then I have a 16 total.
Oh.
Okay. What were you attempting to say?
Okay.
QR?
The question he was attempting to ask is, I see everybody here except for Claire and Barb. Where are those two at?
Not in a million years.
Yeah, I know. Really difficult to convey.
But with your 16, Enum, you know nothing. You don't get
Yeah.
You have nothing. But with
No,
your
definitely
16 Avant,
Yes.
you gauge that he feels that some of you are missing.
How long does this intelligence
You mostly
boost
get
last?
it because you mostly get it. It's for a minute. You've had about 3 rounds since then, so you have 7 more
Longer.
rounds of this.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yes, no, it was mainly from the pointing that you're starting to think that he's seemingly like counting you.
Yeah.
And so if he may be curious about where there are more of you. If he made the V as well, it would have really sold it, but he didn't seemingly ask where Arabelle was.
As if
okay,
he
let me see.
knew.
QR, you do not.
All right. Do me dirty, DM. What's gonna happen to me?
I'll let you know in a moment.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
That was almost bad math.
Quick math.
No.
Oh no.
All right. You can
All
attempt
right.
to find something different on your character sheet if you refresh it.
Oh no.
But otherwise, so that's what you gotta get. Anything else for your turn, QR?
No, that's gonna be it.
All right, Enum. Now you may attempt to break paralysis.
Woo! Please, God. It was wisdom.
Yes. Wisdom save.
15.
You just make the roll.
Yeah!
And suddenly, you on your shoulders, you feel Enum move.
Did I lose 3 gold?
That you did.
Okay.
Better hope that's all that you lost.
That is the amount of 15%.
Oh shit! I remember seeing that one on the chart.
On
that
the
one
plus
time,
side,
reminding
being
myself
low,
to never get
having
that.
a low amount of credits to your name kind of benefits you.
Alright, I feel like I just lost the equivalent of a soda pop.
That's an expensive soda.
That's a con soda pop. But yes,
Yes, it is.
it is.
And it's in a can.
Yep.
Damn you, cons. And sporting events.
I hear if you put a straw in it, it greatly depreciates its value.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're illegal now.
It's empty. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just like being straight during the month of
Ah.
June.
So welcome to the stream of criminals.
No, we're all.
For yourself, big boy.
Joke's on y'all.
All
I laugh evilly.
right. Well, sadly though, it ends your turn to make the save, Enum.
Yay.
However, for
That was
character
fun.
trait wise, and because it's always the concept is hilarious to me, you stare flare up into a rage at the sight of QR.
You are.
Because because I have a special rule with you.
Skinner?
I think I've mentioned this to you.
Yo!
But this is a mechanic that we will continue to work with, which is as long as QR is within your eyesight, you will never break rage, even if you do not, even if you do not attack anything.
That is phenomenal.
Oh my
You were
god.
too giving this
He
game.
gets free double trigger when he's in my range.
Well, so it's still like taking a rage, right? It's like taking a rage like any other like normal, but instead of like, because like normally for rage you have to constantly be attacking something, or if you don't attack something, your rage will break.
Right.
And that inherently is true for Enum as long as you're not within eyesight. You're in eyesight, so Enum gets his rage.
I'm gonna rage.
Good.
Big time.
Avant.
Still just a rat in a
You've
cage.
been relieved of the weight of Enum.
Oh. Oh, you're okay now.
He's mad.
Me?
And he's mad next to you.
Oh. You're very okay now.
So, Avant, you are a free bird.
I'm free as a bird now.
What shall you do?
Well, not much going on around here, is there?
Well, there's the door you're still heading to, so.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll just continue on our merry way then.
Alright, so head towards the door. It takes you to 30 feet. You get up to the door, and you see the please present identification. Anything
I
else? Sorry.
will attempt to present identification. I am an emissary of the sun sent here to spread the word and joy of my religion to all.
Please present identification.
Anyone got a card on them?
It's somewhere.
I've had this interaction at the DMV before.
It's Barth's turn, and he will come through the door. As he kind of gets through the door, you kind of see him tap the keypad. As you'll kind of hear it say, "Door locked down." Oh, man, all these places are the same codes. Anyway, so you'll continue to walk another way. That should buy us at
Not
least
going that way.
that should buy us at least a minute.
Okay,
Well,
as
the
long
way
as you don't fuck
from,
up for a
so
minute.
yes. No, he closed because he was the last one to come through the door you guys came through.
Okay.
So he had locked down, temporarily locked down the door behind you. He's definitely gonna try to break through. So faster you get out of here, the better. Great.
All right. He says we have about a minute, so I think we should explore. And I'm slamming the thing against the
Right.
key card
30
against.
feet, keypad the door. It opens.
Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in!
Cool, as you will suddenly hear behind you.
Man, it'll be nice when we have a session where we're not constantly running away.
Right?
You are. It's your turn.
I'm doing the hand motion thing into the
Yeah,
windmill.
session
Get in! Get in!
63 is gonna be amazing. QR is going to wait. So the door's open now.
The door, not the one you were opening, but the one they are going to. So yes.
Okay. I am going to action dive through the door.
So you see him go the 30 feet. He's just kind of, ha! Enum.
And I'm going to gesture to everyone else, like waving them towards me, like, come on, let's go.
Alright, I'm raging, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna run and just like pick up QR.
You can do
Just
that
like-
to both. Well, so he's on the other side of the door. Avant and Gray
need
are
better
on
lines than
this
that to
side
pick
of the
me up.
door.
I'm just gonna shove past them and try to get to QR
Okay.
in my rage.
Oh shit.
Do you want to dash, or what do you want to do when you get close?
I'm gonna just try to like pick him up and like grab him over my shoulders. I don't know why. I just want to like put him in like a backbreaker thing, but not actually break his back.
Okay.
Breaker!
Potentially have to wait for the next trick, because as he dove through the door, it gave him a little bit of a distance on you. Or you could try to run past him and then try to backbreak him
I'll do that.
with a dash. Okay. All right.
I don't actually want to hurt him right now.
As
but-
Enum will like just
Yeah.
run past the QR, but then like sharply turn around as he looks at QR. It's Avant. It is your turn. You're in front of the door. It's open now.
Well, I'll just continue to the door then.
All right. You get in through the door. There is another door. There is another door about 15 feet into your right.
15 to the right. I have enough movement to reach that one?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I'll head towards that one and try to open it.
Please present identification.
Darn it, this one again. Who has that card?
You have an intelligence of 14 now. I would like to.
That's why I'm speaking.
On the reg, you have an average intelligence.
Yes, I know.
Okay. All right.
That's a very circumstantial
You
statement.
play my character, man.
I was just saying. I was just saying, in case you felt that way. 10 doesn't make
No,
you
but seriously
stupid.
though, who does have that card?
Gray. You would have saw Gray.
Hey,
If
card,
anything,
door, please.
whether you chose to acknowledge it, you inherently would have seen Gray put the device to the door to open it. Whether or not you choose to acknowledge it's another question. That's for you to decide.
All right, then I will yell to Gray, please bring the card over here.
I know.
All right, as Barth will run through and get in through the doorway there. Great. Your turn.
I'm going in. Same deal. Slamming that thing against the door to get it open.
All right. So yep, another full movement. You see a large computer with a large screen, large sets of keys. But you see one rod sticking out of one of the consoles.
All right, we're here. Get that. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but do it.
Well, hopefully that's a glowing stick that's jammed into one of the keyboards isn't an important one.
I'm writing down notes.
You will continue to hear gung, 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 gung. QR. It is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. What are my options right now? This is gonna be. Oh, it's so complicated. Hmm. Okay, what?
Well, you are currently about 5 feet into a doorway,
Yeah.
and they have opened a room and are currently standing in front of it. they've opened it, and
Mm-hmm.
Ray's like, get in there.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna run into that room then.
All right, cool.
QR does another action dive into this room.
All right, cool. As you do that, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Yeah, sure thing.
This silence is gonna kill me.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a
Is
stroke.
that a nat 1?
Oh no.
It sounds like a nat 1.
Guys,
Yes.
I only
Yeah.
managed to roll a 22.
Oh damn.
Ah, you motherfucker.
A 22 on
Eat
your
it.
Damn
percentiles.
fiddle!
Okay. All right.
22, baby.
The staff that was in the computer, it actually, you see it kind of come towards you, and you kind of just out of reflex, just kind of like grab it.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of see it almost temporarily seem to link to you.
Oh.
Data run. You grab the stick by the hand.
I'll quickly do this while...
Is it like attaching to my hand in any way, or is it like a more...
No, it's kind of more like a... Slightly just like a data connection, but
Okay.
not just but through your mind rather than a like actual like it's not like plugging a USB into you.
My very real human soul that I totally have.
Oh boy.
All right, let me see here.
All
Sorry,
right.
I'm trying to
Marshall, tell
find
us what the
something.
big stick does.
Well, that would ruin the fun. Let's see. It won't look like the picture. The QR it won't look like the picture that this will do, but I've here 1 second. Give me 1 second. Alright. I have put into use, you can refresh your page. I have put into use an item on your character sheet.
Okay. Fresh real quick.
Also, do you still show like why do you have like no health on your character sheet?
Yeah.
I went to your character sheet. You're on save.
Yeah,
for
that's
some
weird. It
reason.
was at full health earlier. I must have like bumped it by accident. Let me check here.
As I say, you haven't taken damage this entire
Yeah,
time.
I
know
should
that
be.
for a
I
fact.
should be at my regular health. Hold on, let me fix that.
Okay, well that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it got in there correctly.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
must have hit the button at some point. and
It's right.
accidentally
All right.
clicked.
So
Okay, items. Items.
we've you'll see. It on here.
Oh.
Eat him.
Hello.
So you saw QR go into the room. So he's about 10 feet in front of you.
Gonna just like fucking power sprint.
Just all the way into the room, or you can actually try to attempt to pick up QR this time.
Nah, just into the room.
All right.
And then I'm gonna stop my rage. Once I catch up to him.
Okay.
I mostly just wanted to rage just to show him I'm angry at seeing him.
All right, Avant, it's your turn. You're standing in front of the door.
Open now.
What?
Door open now.
Yeah.
Side.
All right. You go inside. Anything else when you get in there, or?
I'll just take a look around, soak in the sights, see what's up.
Sure, you can, if you want, make a perception check.
I sure do want to do that. Ooh, 26.
Nice. So outside of the obviously you watched the staff go in there.
Son of a bitch.
Something.
I thought I fixed it. I was trying this whole time to fix that.
Check. See in your Discord settings what maybe is your webcam. Maybe see which webcam has selected.
Is it the camera inside your mouth?
Well, like I was thinking, because maybe you have the other webcam you have over your laptop webcam.
Oh,
maybe it's
yeah.
blocking it.
Hey, I fixed
I
it.
was correct.
Hey!
Right at the end of the session.
All
Yeah.
right, we'll see y'all next week.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right. You
Should I get some of that intelligence IRL? Because I feel pretty fucking dumb right now.
It's okay. I should have thought to have you check that earlier. Yeah, so you see, you also see a security panel, not too far from you. So it depends. How far in the room did you go?
I would want 15. I'm max 13. Yeah, 15 feet in.
Yeah, okay. So pretty much another 20 feet and you'll get to the security panel.
Okay. All right, I'll just wait here for the remaining members.
All right, cool. Do you note anything to people or?
I'll just wait for them here. I'm sure they'll notice it.
Okay. Barth will not set us here. We'll just run in through the door and go right to the computer. He will see what he can do. That impact, whatever that thing did, whatever put the staff into the system, it definitely made my job harder here. We need something to try to distract it for a while or scare it off. See if there's any security panel in here and try to activate it so that maybe some patrol droids can activate in that room. They've got to be connected somewhere. Great.
Oh god, I'm hopping into that place and trying to shut the door, I guess,
All right,
behind
well,
us.
So okay, so when you get in, yeah, the door just kind of shuts behind you. How far in did you go?
I want to say about 10 feet in.
All right. If you want, you can try to make a perception check. Otherwise, you can do anything else you'd like to do.
Perception check will be a 17.
All right. You also see the security panel that is about 20 feet from you.
Going to the security panel.
All right. On the plus side, you've not used too much of your movement to get there.
Yes.
So you do reach it.
All right,
You
and
see, you kind of see some different sub menus, like kind of just ones like patrol cameras, change patrol protocol, and deploy security bots.
I'm gonna look at all of them. This one, and then pressing the deploy security bots.
All right, it'll give you room options. A lot of them are red. However, the main room is one of the few green ones. Like the big room you were just in, that you initially started the fight.
Seems very handy and convenient. That one.
All right. You will kind of hear, actually, like 4 things drop.
Hey guys, not to alarm you, but I think I activated something.
All right. And then a pop-up will come up. Enable security lockdown.
Yes.
As you will kind of see a large shutter fall on the door that you came from in this room. But for a moment, somewhat find yourself in peace. As not only
Sure
we'll
immediately
get out of
runs over and
initiative,
tries to pry up the door with the staff he just found.
well, as we will
No, stop it.
get out of temporary, as we will get out of initiative, but we will also end this session. You are so close yet so far.
Yeah.
In the end,
Next week we shall continue our escape of the Rothian. Will everybody make it out? Tune in next time.
be sure to like, comment, subscribe for my singing voice. If you want to hear more, go to our channel.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So long.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
I'll make a note of it for the end of this episode. We started a new stream during the week, Monday. We're streaming an RPG game. Currently, I'm the one playing it. Franny may show up one day if he decides
Oh,
to.
yeah.
It's really up to him.
If I decide that work will actually let me.
Yeah, or he decide to drive up here, one or the other.
That's true.
We're playing Dragon Age Origins. We're playing a Dwarf Warrior. A Dwarf Noble Warrior. It's going to be fun.
Dwarf Warrior.
It'll be great.
Dwarvior.
Dwarvior.
See all that.
And hey, guys,
Yeah.
good job. We didn't die.
We did.
Yeah.
Except for a
We
very
just, yeah, we just